Yeah, good morning, students. Hi, welcome once again back to the online session. In our yesterday's video, the last slide which we had seen was the threats to environment. That what are the threats? It's the pollution created by human beings or human intervention gives a threat towards the environment. Okay. Now we will see the. Now we had seen, if you remember earlier, we had seen that there are different components of environment. Now we are going to see, because in your environment which you look around, there are living things and non-living things. So when you try to classify it, we tell them as biotic and non-abiotic. Sorry, biotic and abiotic. Biotic are those components of environment which are living things. Like, you know, what is the meaning of bio? Bio means life. So all living things, whether human beings, animals, plants, microorganisms, they all come under biotic because they are living things. And abiotic are like your water, air, rocks, land, soil, wind, all these things come under abiotic. So now the components can be divided or classified on the basis of life. So those components which have life are called as biotic components of environment, and those which do not have life are called as abiotic components of environment. Now we'll see the definitions, or we'll try to understand this. Yeah, biotic, the world of living organisms or all the living things. For example, plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, and people like human beings. They are all biotic components of an environment. Abiotic, the world of non-living elements. For example, rocks, water, air, sunlight, wind, land, soil. All these things comes under abiotic because they do not have life in them. Now, examples you can see here. There are certain birds, tree, rabbit. They are all, I think it's rabbit, yeah, rabbit, these all are living things, so they come under biotic. Whereas sunlight, rock, clouds, rain, they are all non-living things, so they come under the abiotic components of environment. I think it's very clear to you. Now we'll see what is natural environment, because we are talking about, the chapter's name is environment, so we are seeing that what is a natural environment. So land, water, air, plants and animals makes the natural environment. It's very simple. Land, water, air, the three basic things, as well as human beings, means animals, not only human beings, animals and plants, they make the natural environment. Fine. So, and did you know that the when is the World Environment Day celebrated? It's 5th of June every year. It is just for your information that 5th of June every year we celebrate the Environment Day. And because we are studying the chapter of environment, we should know this, that 5th June every year is celebrated as World Environment Day. So now we have understood natural environment. It is land, air, water, as well as animals and plants. They form the natural environment. Now we will see, now we have seen about the components of environment. Now we will see the domains. Domains means the areas. Which areas are there in an environment? Or how can we divide the areas in an environment? So domains of the environment, there are different layers in the environment. So first we'll talk about lithosphere. Litho means land or soil or rock. So lithosphere, the solid crust means earth, the hard top layer of the earth, it is called as lithosphere. Means land. You can say land. You can understand it by remembering that litho means land. So land is actually the lithosphere. So the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth, it is made of rocks, minerals and covered by thin layer of soil. This is called as lithosphere. Or in simple terms, the land is known, our land is known as lithosphere. Now hydrosphere. Hydro, you know, hydro means water. So the water on the earth's surface, such as lakes, seas, oceans, rivers, etc., they are called as hydrosphere. So we are trying to see the layers of this thing. Land is called as lithosphere, whereas water bodies are called as hydrosphere. I think you should remember, litho means land, hydro means water. So it will be easier for you to understand and write it in the examination. So these are the two parts of our atmosphere. Now we'll see the next two parts. One is atmosphere. Now we have seen on the land is called as lithosphere. On the earth, when we see water bodies, they are called as hydrosphere. Above this, we have a thin layer of air and all this thing. That is called as environment. Atmosphere. Lithosphere, land, hydrosphere, water. Atmosphere means your thin layer of air which is there. So we have seen land, lithosphere, water, hydrosphere, and the air is atmosphere. It is a thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. It consists of number of gases, dust and water vapor. Any change in the atmosphere produces change in the weather and climate. So if the air is hot, we can feel the air is hot in the summer. It is very cold or chilled in winter. So all this atmosphere changes based on the climate. So now land, lithosphere, water, hydrosphere, and the air above it, the air nearby us, is called as atmosphere. Now going to the next, it is biosphere. What is biosphere? Biosphere is it is when a particular organism or an animal or plant, when they reacts with the living world, it is called as biosphere. Bio means we have seen life, living things. So biosphere means plant, animals, water, earth and human life makes the biosphere, because they are all dependent on each other. Plants, animals, water, earth, human beings, they all depend on each other. So their interaction is called as a biosphere. So a living organisms or a living things interaction with other living things or non-living things is called as a biosphere. Now we have seen land, lithosphere, water, hydrosphere, air is atmosphere, and the interaction of the plants and animals with water, air and human life, it is called as biosphere of the living world. So now we have seen the domains of environment. Now who can say what is lithosphere? It is the hard crust, earth's crust or the top hard layer of earth. Then we have seen hydrosphere. These are the water bodies present on the earth like seas, lakes, oceans, all these things. Then we have seen atmosphere. Atmosphere is the thin layer of air surrounding us or above the earth. Biosphere, it is the interaction in between the living world. This is called as biosphere. So now we have seen the four domains of environment. One is lithosphere, second is hydrosphere, third is atmosphere, and finally what we see is a biosphere. Now we'll see a little bit more about biosphere. What is biosphere? Plant and animal kingdom together make biosphere. Generally plant and animals, because it's a living things, they make the biosphere or the living world. It is a narrow zone on earth where land, water and air interact with each other to support life. Now why we are including land, water and air into this? Because they are required for these living organisms. Biosphere, we're talking about the living interaction of living organisms, but these living organisms also require water, they also require air, they also require land for living or sustenance of life. So we include that also. So here given, you can easily see atmosphere is there. You can see the top part. This is atmosphere. It says that plant absorb carbon dioxide, human takes oxygen. So all this is provided by the atmosphere. Biosphere is including all. Then we can see soil health. Dead plants and animals, they produce humus to the soil. When the leaves fall down from a plant, they get decayed and they form fine humus, which makes the soil very fertile. That is soil health. Also we see water cycle. The trees and other plants, they help in what we say, the retention of water. Because when water is it's raining heavily, water flows down to rivers. But because of this plants and all these things, they stop the flow of water or they control the flow of water. So the chances of flood are very less. So this all together they make the biosphere. So I hope today our topic was to understand what are the domains actually. So now we have seen the domains. Lithosphere means the land or the top layer of soil. Hydrosphere means the water bodies. And we have seen atmosphere, which is the thin layer around us. And biosphere, it is the interaction of living organisms. That is for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any doubts, you have my number. You can call me anytime. Thank you. Have a nice day.